maybe it says something that I didn't do anything interview worthy until this stage of my life.
I don't think so.
So my wife and I have subscribed to Pete Green's CSA program for many, many years. They, for a while, had their share pickup at the Rock Art Brewery in Morrisville. One day I was picking up our goods, started chatting with someone who was picking up their goods, and it was someone who was involved with Salvation Farms. We just started talking about what they do and why they do it, and that really resonated with me. Efficiency, avoiding waste are values that I don't know if it's genetic. I feel like they've just always been there, and it's something that I put a lot of emphasis on. I believe in that, the importance of that, and a couple days later I picked up the phone and said, tell me more, and what can I do to get involved? It was really that simple. After that, I was invited to be the Morrisville delivery person. I'd show up here Monday morning at 8:15, load up the car, go to a bunch of places around town, drop off food, pick up used cardboard boxes, bring them back. During heavy seasons, I'd actually need to come back and stage the vehicle twice because there was just more food to be delivered than what would fit in our Subaru Outback. I think the delivery side is where I get the most, I'll say, emotional impact. We're going to social service organizations. It's a part of town that I think a lot of people don't know about. Outfits we deliver to in town are kind of targeting different populations, but what's common is people need food, and it's great that instead of going into a dumpster or a compost pile, this is going into someone's belly. And the food share, that's really where you see it most directly. The recipients are there at the same time. You're dropping something off, and maybe as you're going in with the box of stuff, someone jumps out of their car and says, hey, can I have some of that? As part of seeing that, you see, okay, it's great that there's people and institutions that exist that are working to address that and improve that. A big part of this whole thing for me is, I've just been very lucky in life, and I appreciate it. But I may not, on a daily basis, be as mindful of the good fortune that I've had. And when I do this, it's in my face. It's, you've been really lucky, and give something back. Everyone, it's easy for me to say, everyone should learn this and care about it, and maybe, it's part of my job to educate others, but, learning about the magnitude of this problem it's mind-blowing. And that's why I think what this organization does is so great. The final mile for that carrot, the final mile for that beet to get it into someone's belly.